With good news for today from Baptist Press, I'm Brandon Porter. Ukrainian soldier Stanislav lost his left leg in battle protecting Ukraine from a Russian attack. With his right leg intact, he transitioned to volunteer status, driving Ukrainian civilians to safety and delivering supplies to those in need. Through God's providence, he was connected with First Ukrainian Evangelical Baptist Church in Minneapolis. Now he's in Minnesota receiving a prosthetic leg and counseling through the Protez Foundation's Prosthetics for Ukraine humanitarian outreach that the church supports. Protez has provided prosthetics for 14 Ukrainians injured in the war. Stanislav was one of at least 3 recipients who attended the Harvest Festival they recently had, including 2 civilian children who lost limbs as they were accompanied by family members. The church in Minneapolis has many members who are of Ukrainian descent. The Biden administration should rescind its new rule that provides abortions in certain cases for military veterans and family members, even in states with prohibitions on such procedures. That's what the Ethics and Religious Liberty Commission says. The ERLC expressed its opposition to the new rule that the VA has put in place. The Southern Baptist entity told VA Secretary Dennis McDonough the interim rule forces taxpayers to fund the taking of preborn human lives, disregards a congressional ban on abortions by the department, and violates the religious freedom of healthcare workers.
Good News for Today is made possible through our friends at the Voice of the Martyrs, a nonprofit organization that serves persecuted Christians around the world. Founded in 1967 by Richard and Sabina Wurmbrand, VOM is dedicated to inspiring believers to deepen their commitment to Christ and to fulfill His Great Commission, no matter the cost. Find out more and sign up for their free monthly magazine at vom.org/goodnews.
Louisville, Kentucky area pastor Josh Green says his congregation is lamenting the recent loss of a number of elderly widows in the congregation. Pastor Green says the folks at First Baptist Church in Fairdale, Kentucky have lost several widows over the past couple of years. He says when he sees the places where the ladies used to sit on Sunday mornings, he's reminded of their faithfulness to the church over many years. In a first-person piece on Baptist Press, he talks about how the ladies were active and the backbone of so many long-term ministries at the church. He also remembers how faithful they were to pray. He says he knows they prayed for him and the needs of the church on a daily basis. In the piece, Green encourages churches to prioritize their widows and to provide the care and the support they need. You can read the full piece and sign up for our daily emails at baptistpress.com. Thanks for listening to Good News for Today.